Unlimited. So, if you recall in a previous haul, I got a bunch of these littles. And they're so cute. So they had, I think she had 2 sets left that I did not have. And this set was on sale, plus my little discount. So I was like, yeah, buddy. The other one was not, so I did not get that one. But this one is so cute. It is called the Pinwheel Set. And look at the little panda. Put his little outfit on. And then look, they're so tiny. Here's my thumb. And then there's the stamp. You guys, if you've been on my channel long enough, look at the ice cream. The glasses. I think this is so funny that the ice cream is bigger than the glasses. And the ice cream is bigger than a watermelon slice. It's so funny how they do that. I don't know. Sometimes it just makes me laugh. And of course, they had to die. So you know I was going to get that. I don't want to fussy cut that. It's too little. So how cute is that? It's so adorable. Little teeny tiny. Like I was saying, if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know I have a penchant for itty bitty or jumbo. I also purchased this one. I don't think she had the die anymore, but this little surfing Santa is so cute. And so I had to get him with his little bow-legged self. And he's not too bad, so you could fussy cut that out, no problem. Or I could just go ahead and pull out my, what do you call that thing? Scan and cut. So, okay, so for 2022, I'm going to need to find some kind of place somewhere in my room to actually pull that sucker out and keep it out so that I can use it on a regular basis. So anyway, I got him. Then this was from the previous Lawn Fawn release, and I do not know why, but this little couch just kills me. I think it is so cute. The only thing I did not like is, I'm like, okay, so the die, I need the die. I want the die. But they put the die in another set with like a window and, like not this window to cut this out because that's, you don't even need that. But I didn't realize there was a pillow right there. But they put the die with like a window set with curtains and everything. And I already have several dies like that. So I'm like, oh yeah. So I did break down to buy the couch, though. That couch is so cute. And then imagine the littles all over it. Oh, my gosh. I couldn't resist once it was on sale. Then I wasn't sure if I had purchased this. Usually, I am not a person who buys duplicates on accident. Because I think it's a visual thing. If it's visual, a picture, I can remember it. So people ask me, how do you remember all the stuff you have? Because I remember the picture of it, right? But I have been looking at this stamp set for so long, off and on, that I couldn't remember if I actually bought it or not. And the thing I have these in is kind of buried. So I was like, ugh. So I went ahead and ordered it. So I guess if I have it, then I'll do something else with it. But I don't think I did. But because it was on, got the little Christmas discount or Thanksgiving discount, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Because these two things right here slay me. And you know I was getting the die set, so. And I love honeybees because look, they're already cut apart for you. You don't have to cut them apart. Like, yay. Yay. So then I got in an order from, oh, and here's my free gift. With 60, you spend $60, you usually get a free gift. And it says Autumn Blessings. Okay. Then, excuse me, I just stuck that in my mouth. I was eating a bagel. Trying to make my headache go away. I got in an order from Craft Stash. And I had wanted to purchase these when they came out, but they sold so fast. And I was like, oh no. They sold out before I even got home from work. I was like, oh man. So they were back in stock, so I went ahead and got them. This is made to surprise. So remember my collab with UK? You can use this. So fun with at the fair. And this is a Ferris wheel. And it's a 3D card. And it'll actually spin. And then you've got these little things here, the little baskets and stuff that you could put together. It is so cute. They had these little animals, but I didn't like the animals, so I didn't get those. I thought they were weird looking. And then they had dies to go with it. So I just bought this one, so the Ferris wheel. And then they have this one, which is like a, what are they? A chair swing. So it's a 3D one too, and then it's got the little swings here. To me, it looks, because of the top, it reminds me of a carousel. but it has like the little baskets where you like, it'll spin and then the baskets swing out. I'm like, both of these are rides I would never get on because 1, I don't do circular motion, and 2, I don't do heights. Then I got this. This is not what I ordered. It's a cute stamp, but it's not the stamp I ordered. So I had to email them, and they're going to send me the right one because the one I ordered was the sentiments that go with this die. So I don't see how these two got mixed up because Fun at the Fair, flowers. They're not even by the same company. And the packaging would have looked more like this. So I don't know how they made that mistake, but Craft Stash is very, very good at fixing things. So if they make a mistake, they will fix it. And I like that because there's no hemming and hawing like blah, blah, blah. They're just like, okay, well, we'll check it out, see what happens, and then we'll send it to you. So, and when they make a mistake, because inevitably they do, you typically, now with shipping the way things are, you typically get your, I want to say your fixed item quicker than the original set. So they do try to fix their mistakes really well. And so I definitely appreciate, I appreciate that because, you know, you get some companies and it's like, really, seriously, it's your mistake. But anyway, so that is what's out there. And then some other stuff will probably come in because I haven't gotten all my orders. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Be safe out there. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Finally broke down, and I bought the Anna Griffin Slimline Extra Big die set. So it doesn't look like anything fancy or whatever, but as far as like exciting. But here you go to cut this, and I just thought it would be interesting because I like to make slimline cards. So does everybody, it seems. But sometimes, like if you take your 8.5 paper and cut it down to like 3 1/4, I think it is, or 3 3/4, you'll be able to use a regular business size envelope. But sometimes I don't want to do that because I don't want to waste that little sliver that you get on there. So, you know, I'll just cut it or fold it in half. So that's 4 1/2 or 4 1/4. And then cut it by 9. So you only use that, you know, lose that couple inches at the end versus a couple inches at the end and a couple inches on the side because it's just easier, less cutting. So I decided I was going to go ahead and get this. Plus, I like the medallions and the placards you can use anywhere. And you could also make these a shaker. So you could have this the back and then cut this out of the center. That gives you a frame. So then you have your frame, put your little acetate there. So you can make those shakers as well. And then it has this cute little decorative embossing piece here that you can cut. So I decided to go ahead and break down and buy it because it was on sale, or it was on sale. They had free shipping and I had a $10 off a $50 spend. So I was like, yeah, we think we'll do that. Yes, I do. I think we will. Then I keep trying not to buy Tonic boxes, but they had 2 that I just was like, oh my gosh. So this one was it says show 15, but it's I don't know what you call it. So it has a stamp set. And I like it has the pocket. So you have these stamps that create the sides of a box in a house, and you've got your little door and all these things. So home is where the heart is. And you know, got all these little things to add to a little house, right? Now, did I need another? And no, but see, look at that. How cute is that? Right? And it closes and opens in an interesting manner. So I was like, yes, we must go ahead and get this. So the dies come in this pack with a magnetic board, which is fabulous. I'm trying to see if there's, nope, it's not, it's just on the back. So here you can see the box. So see this little house? Oh my gosh. And of course you can make it any season, but they were showing it as a Christmas gingerbread house a lot. And so on the dies, I'm just gonna take it out so you don't see the glare. So you have this. Now, I actually thought this was one of the bigger boxes, so I was a little bit disappointed with that, but it's still a cute box. So I thought it was like the taller one. So here's your box, and it closes in an interesting way. And then you've got two different patterns. You've got your brick inset, just a regular inset, a straight one, and then you have these three. So you got your verso dies and two designs there. Little tag. Oh, this is the bottom. I was like, what is that? That's the bottom. This one's a deboss that says home is where the heart is. No. Home sweet home. Yeah, I don't know where else. This looks like a little, some kind of tabby thing. And then you've got your windows. There's the die for the door. Maybe we can see. What is it? What is this? No, I don't know. It looks like it's the thing for a tag, but I'm not quite sure. And then you have some little whatever there's. So that came in. So I was like, yay. I can't wait to play with that one. All right, so thanks for watching this section, and I shall see you in the next section. My diamond press. Yay. So awesome. My diamond press. They had released this, and I loved this little Scandi looking set. I just thought it was so fun. And I didn't buy it because I didn't want to pay the original price that they had for it. But I kept looking at it and looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. So it went on sale. Then I had a $10 off, a $50 spend. And then there was free shipping. So I got it. And it came today. So, woohoo! That's so cute. And don't forget, I will be having a Diamond Press and Little Darlings collab. And 2 other ones. So those will be coming out. Alright, Stamps of Life had a new release. And so I got 3 things off of that one. It says, Happy Birthday, Jesus. Oh, good. I'm so tired right now. So it says, Happy Birthday, Jesus. And I like how this is because you can use the Happy Birthday, you could use Jesus, you could use Happy Birthday, Jesus. So for like Christmas and stuff. And I liked the font that they used for Jesus. And you don't see very many Jesus dies. So I was like, yes. They had one that said like a folded word that says pray, but I didn't really like that one. I wish it had said praying or prayer. So you could put like praying for you or sending prayers or something like that. All right, then they had this little bird folded. I don't know what kind of bird this is supposed to be, but it looks kind of like a little parrot or pretty much whatever colors you make it. You could be any bird you want, really, for the most part. Oh my gosh. And this reminded me of that little bird on Foghorn Leghorn. The little, I'm a chicken hawk. I'm a chicken hawk. And I don't have anything like this, so I thought this was cute. I mean, just, you know, every now and then you want something that's just, like, different than anything else you have. And so I thought that was adorable. And then I wasn't sure I would get it, but look. It's Gnomette. So I have the little man. The little Man Gnome. And now the female one came out. And like I said, I'm not a big gnome person by any means. But one, since I got the other one, I'm like, hey, you have to get the girl, right? And these were cute. So she's like this. And her little arms. And now, here's another thing like I've said before. Think about other ways you can use your die, right? If you turn this upside down and take that off, because this, when you cut it, this will actually cut off. Doesn't that look like an ice cream cone? And then these are her little arms, but it took me a minute to like, what is that? Because they kind of look like crayons. They little point on the crayons. So they kind of look like crayons. And then they also kind of look like little lipsticks. So always think of other ways that you can use your dies. ago, I think, or a week ago. And so I got this folded hugs die, and I have found that I actually love their word dies better than I like the Crafter Companion ones. Now, granted, theirs are smaller because they're not slimline, but I like the fact that they are more solid. So there's that. And then so you have the card base here, then there's another layer, and then this one has where you can put a stitch detail into the letters. So there's like a 1, 2, 3, and then you have this fourth piece that will give you an additional decoration. So that's pretty cool. Love that. I'm finding that I am obsessed with their folded dies. So crazy. And then I know previously I had said something about showing you this. So I did not do it as a tutorial, but I did do it as 2 giant embellishments in my December daily. So go check out my other channel where you can see that coming soon. And this is like all stars. And at first I was going to not buy this one because I'm like, it's just stars, but I don't have anything like this. And you can use it for so many things. You could use it for 4th of July. You could use it for Christmas. You could use it for New Year's. So I thought I would just go ahead and get this anyway. And then I want to try it to see what it actually looks like done. So that'll be interesting. Stackable Tiffin Box. So do you see this beautifulness right here? They literally just came about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, 20 to a half an hour ago. So these arrived after waiting over a month. It's like in a month and a half. And what is so funny is I emailed them 2 days ago. Yeah, I emailed them 2 days ago to be like, I ordered this a while ago. Can you check on this order? And I was like, watch, as soon as I send this email, they'll come in the mail. Sure enough, they came today. So you could create this fabulous box, and you can see how huge this die is. And then what makes it even crazier is there's this one. So look at that beautiful box. You can have them singly or you could stack them up. I imagine you could just keep stacking them if you want to. And then so you can see the back of it here. So I was excited. So excited. Cheapest thing. They had some red twine and it was only $1. So I bought some because I have some green but I don't have red. So I bought this and I was like, okay, cool. So twine for $1 from Miss Sparkle and Company, which is, I think this is the same one you can get from, what's that place called? Joann's, right? At least you used to. I haven't been in a Joann's for ages because our Joann's sucks. So then they had a few sets, and of course I couldn't help but go with Christmas because that's what I obsess over. Even though it seems like, anyway. So it is a Christmas die set. You have all these Christmas trees and then the words, the letters to spell Merry, which I'm not quite sure where the E is. Where's the E? Might be on the other side. Yeah, there's the E. So you've got that. And a little cardinal and stuff. Let me show you the other side of the set. This is why I could not help but buy it. And I was not going to buy either. I was going to buy one or the other. And then I couldn't help it because they had this. I'm just going to open it all the way because I'm going to get rid of this packaging anyway. Because they had some cute little stuff, and I'll show you this one. So you have your Christmas trees, so you won't see the glare. So I believe this is just the backing for that one, and that was the backing for this one. I'd have to cut them out. And then you've got your Christmas lights. There's some bows. I think this is supposed to be a pretty, yeah, because there's the little piece. Although, doesn't that look like a chicken foot? I think that's supposed to be the bow. Not sure what that is. And then, of course, you've got your requisite folder. You always get those. And I might sell my slimline size ones because I really don't like them. But, oh, it's the trunk. That's what that is. It's the trunk. So you can see your Christmas tree, all your little details and your doodads. And then on the back, you have the cardinal. It tells you how to put the cardinal together with some little berries. I'm always a sucker for these little things like that. And then look at these deer. I don't need another deer either, but look at them. Are they not so cute? And this is what I like, because sometimes Diamond Press is so on it. It's just like ridiculous how good they are. Look at this deer. Even though it is a silhouette, let me see if I can get this clearer for you. Even though this is a silhouette die, look how good that deer looks. It doesn't look cartoony. It doesn't look like out of proportion. It looks fabulous. And then look at the second one. Same thing there. I was like, oh. So, of course, then you can see and then look at this cardinal. It's a decent size with its branch. And then you got these little pine. So you could do all kinds of stuff with this. And then look at the deer. Look at the deer. I could not pass it up, even though I tried. Look at this deer. How fabulous that. It looks so good. I'm just like, Then we have a poinsettia. You got this little Santa hat. I love this little bell, even though I have another bell die. And then look at the holly. And look how big that is. Look. Look at that. Love it. And then you got some more snowflakes here. And there's one there. I was trying to see. Another little Christmas tree. A little piece for your white hat. And then they give you a little ball to put on there. So it's like a little layering die. And this was so cute. I loved this little candy cane die here. Adorable. So you could always go back and paper piece it or whatever you wanted to do. So now you see why I had to get both, because yeah, they knew what they were doing. They put 2 of the deer here and then the other one here, which means I was gonna have to get it. They knew. So yeah, I'm thinking about selling off these because I don't really like them so much. I shall see. I'm still thinking about it. I might change my mind. So then the other things that have come are coloring related. So they may not be as fun for some. Oh, let me show you the free gift. Let me back up. So then Diamond Press had this. I didn't even know there was a free gift, but it was a free gift of all this washi. Now I'm not overly fun, like I'm not like washi person where you go out and buy every single roll, but when I do find some, I like to buy them. So I was like, oh, look at that. Awesome. I like these little critters. So that was fun. Okay, now on to the coloring. So I had to get another case because I bought another set of coloring pencils. And I needed another case for them because my other ones are filled. So this is a 120 slot case. Love the colors. Got it on Amazon. Love it. And they are to house the new Star Joy Gold. These color pencils are lovely. Like I have the original Star Joy, and I actually bought a backup set to those when they said that they were going to be stopping production because I like them. And then these came out, so I have been watching the process from Color My World. Yes, she was totally involved in picking out the colors, organizing the sets, helping with the all the logos and pairings and everything. So it was very fun to get to see that process and be one of the first sets of people to get these Star Joys. And the funny thing about it is I know that my set, even though once I take them out of here it won't matter, and it's not even a really big thing, but it's just the idea of that, hey, you were in on the ground floor of getting the first new product. What is fabulous about this is I'm one of the first 100 people to get this set because, so you have all this loveliness, and then I'll show them more on my coloring channel, because the first 100 kits were put in backwards. Instead of going left to right, they put them in right to left. So that's so cool that you're like, oh, wow. So it's really cool to know, well, I don't know her personally, but it's like you watch all the videos and stuff and see the process of her designing these and getting together with Andy and all that kind of stuff and designing the barrels and asking color names and all that kind of stuff and showing us her rationale. Oh, it was so awesome watching, also watching. And then to get them and then also to be like, hey, the first 100 because they were put in backwards. Awesome sauce. Yes, yes. I know it's like ridiculous, but it's like a fun thing. It's like a trivial, like a, hey, I was at Woodstock kind of thing, even though it's not that important. Then you guys, I know, y'all know, I love me some Hoo-Hoo markers. And guess what? Hoo-Hoo came out with their 320 set. Now, the thing about this is I already had the 200 set. I have the 200 set. I've got the skin set. I've got all blah, blah, blah. So, they were like, if you already have the 220 set, you just need to buy the new 180s. Or not 180s, the 120s. There we go. To make up your, so you'd have all the new colors and have your full collection. So, of course, this is the 120 set of new colors. Now, there's some not in here because I was coloring with them, so I'll show you them. So, they basically look the same as the old one, so I'll show you an old one. Here's an old one. Trying to get the glare off. So here's an old one. So it's still got the same, you know, like gray strip and shape of the barrel, same size. The tips are the same. But you could tell your new ones because they have that little cutout piece. So, you know, got this little cutout piece, so you could tell that they're the new ones. So see, basically they're the same. Same design and everything. And the tips are the same, so you can see that. I'll pull both of them off. So, basically the same tips. It's just 120 new colors. And let me show you the swatch of the colors. I love them because they have like this kind of, to me they feel like kind of muted a little bit. So I don't know exactly which way they went with them, but I love them. I love the colors that they added. And I'm just like, ah. And look at them. Look how beautiful they look. Hooked on a feeling. So fabulous. So if you don't want to spend see, I refuse to pay the money for Copics. And so you guys know Spectrum Noirs were my thing for a long time. I mean, I still like them and I still use them, but I absolutely love my Ahoohoos and they're way less expensive. So you need some color, you need some pencil, I mean not pencils, you need some markers, and you want some good markers that are not as expensive as Copics or Spectrum Noirs. Go with some Ahoohoos. You know, if you've been on my channel, I do not endorse stuff I do not like. And then if I liked it and changed my mind, I'll let you know. And if I didn't like it and changed my mind, I always let you know. But Ahoohoo markers on my list for, well, unless they mess up between. But in general, Ahoohoo markers I love. So yes, grab you some, grab you some, grab you some. And if you want all of them, go and buy their 320 set. Fabulous. Okie dokie then. I do have the Diamond Press today's special, but I think I'm going to do that in a separate video. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can let me know. And yeah, go check out these Ahoohoo markers. Bye!